Picking up where we left off, what we have is a stainless steel pipe. As I said, it fits in there. I was explaining how they hold it into the back of the stove through the wall. You have to drill a hole. You go and you put the little star nuts on. You're going to put what's called a union, so it comes off. And then what you'll have to do is put a pressure relief valve in. One of these guys. And so you'll put a T in and put a pressure relief valve and plug it into a drain, because if this blows, it's scalding hot water. Very important that you have one of these on the tank, and I always put one at the stove. Just the way I do it. It's a fail-safe because little guys like this. Never put any shut-offs. There's other things that you should have, like little bleeders. I'll cover all this later. Right now what I want to cover is size of heat flow and transfer. So this goes through, the heat transfers into the pipe. There's not a lot of heat transfer. So again, for 2 people this would be fine. And then you would plumb it into a range boiler tank. And then from there, we'll cover that later. So anyhow, next, a double coil. And this guy can be installed sideways, but this works like this. And the reason being is you essentially have a upper and a lower. And that's what you have to move the water through the pipe. The water comes in, it's cold. As it comes around, it heats up, and comes out, and then out. So that's how it works. This is on a single plane. This probably would provide enough heat because the water is moving through it very slowly, maybe 4 people. And this would be your domestic hot water system. So anyhow, all stainless. When you're doing domestic hot water, you have to have something that's copper or stainless steel or galvanized. If it's black pipe or anything that's not non-ferrous, it's going to rust, and then you're going to have rusty water. So copper usually won't stand up to the temperatures, so stainless. If you want to heat a lot of, it's what's called a water jacket. It has holes in it. They come in various shapes and sizes. This is the beginning of what's called a boiler. So most boilers have a space all the way around them, and then part of it is exposed to the heat. We'll talk about boilers later. So this is a water jacket, and it's made of stainless steel. And this can also be installed on either side, the back, the top. No, not the top, but either side, the back. And simply plumb it, just like I said. You would want to install it this way, not this way. Cold water in, hot water out. Very simple. So, domestic hot water. This here, it's smaller, but it will easily provide enough hot water for probably 4 people, maybe 3. So from there, you have another type. This is a thermofront. These used to be manufactured, I believe, in New Hampshire. The company is not in business. The guy retired. These are very heavy-duty boilerplate steel, and they're Teflon lined. There's a plate in here. Cold water comes in, rises up, goes out. It's bigger. It's got a flat surface. It's very heavy. It absorbs a lot of BTUs. You have that on the wall, and it is going to transfer a lot of energy. This is, because it's Teflon, can be used for domestic water. It is potable. The Teflon inner keeps it from rusting. A lot of people weren't so sure about the Teflon. I want something bigger, so we made it. This is stainless. We make these. They're very heavy duty. There's cold in, hot out. And we make them in all shapes and sizes and lengths. Whatever the BTU transfer and whatever you need for the inside of your firebox, we can make it. So, stainless steel, potable, has a plate inside it that's welded in so that your water comes in, travels in, goes up. You can see the burn marks from the weld from the plate on the inside. So there's a passageway about that big, so as the water goes up here, it goes back out. Also is a thermal pump. As this thing gets hot, it will move water like a pump. So it's pretty amazing. Something this big, you're going to make enough hot water for a family of 6 or 8. Still not big enough really for domestic heating. This is domestic hot water system for potable water for taking showers, heating, all that stuff. So this is Woody from Obadiah's. Thank you very much.